To round this off, I feel that suicide statistics will be pragmatic to get my point as clear as possible. Suicide is the 8th leading cause of death in the United States, accounting more than 1% of all deaths. More years of life are lost to suicide than to any other cause except for heart disease and cancer. 30,000 Americans die by suicide each year. An additional 500,000 Americans attempt suicide annually. The actual ratio of attempts to completed suicides is probably at least 10 to 1. 30 to 40% of persons who completed suicide have made a previous attempt. The risk of completed suicide is more than 100 times greater than average in the first year after an attempt. 80 times greater for women, 200 times greater for men, 200 times greater for people over 45, and 300 times greater for white men over 65. Suicide rates are highest in old age. 20% of the population and 40% of suicide victims are over 60. After age 75, the rate is 3 times higher than average, and among white men over 80 is 6 times higher than average. Substance abuse is another great instigator of suicide. It may be involved in half of all cases. About 20% of suicides involve people with alcohol problems, and the lifetime rate of suicide among people with alcohol use problems is at least 3 or 4 times the average. Completed suicides are more likely to be over 45, people over 45 who are depressed or alcoholic. This information is quoted from the Mental Health America website, www.mentalhealthamerica.net/suicide. And there is plenty more information about suicide on this site. In summation, suicide is a real and serious problem. I've left information on where to get help and the strategies to save a life. If you find anything in this show that applies to anyone you know, please follow suggested information I've talked about in this episode, as I don't want anyone to go through what Robin Williams did and end their life the way he did. And I recommend you share this information with others who you think need to know. I would like to announce that researching the subject pertaining to Robin Williams has been sufficient to understand the celebrity struggle, but I did apply it to my life. So the following 3 videos will be about depression, bipolar disorder, and suicide, told from my position and life experiences. I hope you have learned a lot from this series on Robin Williams, and I hope you'll join me in future episodes. If you have not viewed all the episodes of the series, please go back, as you will learn a lot more by watching all of the segments on this video. I also request that you tell me what you think, what you want to ask from me, and what you want me to talk about. Until then, Tim Cubbin, out.